we go, big finale, question 11. You think after 10 being such a nightmare, it'd be really, really solid, but actually it's kind of all right, to be fair. So, yeah, right. Two functions, f and g. F cubes your what's it and takes away 1. G gets whatever you put into it, times it by 3, and then adds 1. What happens, please, when I do g of f of x? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's find out. That sounds like a fun thing to find out. So, g of f of x. What do I recognise there? Oh, yeah, look. Here's f of x, and I know what f of x is. They told me in the question right there. So this is the same thing as g of that x cubed minus 1. Or I did f of x turn into what f of x is actually equal to. And then what does g of something do? G of your input does 3 times your input, adds 1. Spot the difference between this and this. My x turned into x cubed minus 1. So that's the same thing as 3 x cubed minus 1 plus 1. And we can simplify that a wee bit, expand out the brackets. So it's 3x cubed minus 3 plus 1. In other words, 3x cubed minus 2. Happy days. There we go. What did they want? They wanted it to be called k of x. Great. So, part B. H of k of x gets me back to x. What is h of x? I know k of x, I know that's here. Okay. What is h of x? Well, h is the thing that when I apply it to k, I get back to the input. So it's basically a secret code for saying, please find me k inverse of x. K inverse of x equals h of x. Why? Because we all remembered the key fact for the first mark on any inverse question. K of k inverse of x gets me back to where I started. And that was what they told me. That was the clue here. That if h is k inverse, I've got k inverse of k of x, and it gets me back to where I started. Okay? So, this we can deal with. We're good at inverses. We do this all the time. Okay? Now, what does k do? It does this. So, k of k inverse of x, all I'm going to do is plug in this thing where x used to be here. And I'm going to have 3. Here's this thing here, k inverse of x. Let's stick that in a little bracket just so it's kind of obvious. Cubed minus 2 equals x. Simplify. I want this on its own, please. I want to have k inverse of x equals something. Add 2. 3 lots of k inverse of x cubed equals x plus 2. Divide by 3. K inverse of x all cubed equals x plus 2 over 3. Cube root. K inverse of x equals cube root, that's a bad 3, of x plus 2 over 3. And that's all there is to it. It did actually ask me in the question for h of x, so I might want to make that explicit. But there you go. Happy days. Well done.